Listen, liquidity is so important right now. And when we talk about trying not to just survive, but to thrive during this pandemic and beyond, it's about financial preparation, right? You're going to hear those 3 Ps a lot: preparation, planning, being proactive. It all comes down to understanding your cash flow. So for many of you out there, intakes were down as a result of COVID and stay-at-home orders, and now court closures are going to mean that your cases are going to take longer to resolve. So it's about understanding your cash flow and understanding when that cash flow interruption may be coming. You need to take proactive measures to address that impending cash flow interruption. You need to play the long game and plan for tomorrow. Part of this financial preparation has to do with forecasting the value and duration of your case inventory, right? Because financial preparation is about financial forecasting. So you need to examine your short-term cash flow needs along with your long-term financial forecasts. You have to look at your firm resources. I'm hearing every day that since a lot of courts were closed and remain closed, that managing partners and partners of law firms have taken this as an opportunity to really look at their law firm, look at their staffing, the numbers and the talent, look at the IT and technology that you're using, your case management system, for example. It's made them take a long, hard look at expenses. It's super important to monitor your case inventory, and you need to review it and update it. We say at a minimum quarterly. Also, accountability. You need to ensure that each of your attorney's portfolio of cases is updated timely. Are they entering that data into your case management system? That's all about data integrity and data quality. Those are things that law firms traditionally weren't very good at. Those are items that banks are extremely well versed at, and the modern day law firms that are embracing technology, that are really trying to run their law firm more like a business, are dedicated to data integrity and data quality. Tracking and monitoring your case costs, again, is imperative. Preparing financial forecasts, I mentioned this earlier. You need to manage and measure your current and projected costs. If you have, the CFO, business manager on your team, they'll prepare a dynamic budget for your firm. So preparing a budget, planning, being proactive, again, these are the common themes. And from your financial forecasts, your financial business partner can advise you on strategies to grow your law firm. Esquire Bank is very fortunate to work with literally some of the best plaintiff law firms in America. And I want to share with you what some of the top performing law firms are currently doing. Many of them have someone on their team that's focused on the law firm's finances, who actively thinks about it. And that individual can establish goals for your firm and also create a plan to execute and try to achieve those goals. Managing the peaks and valleys of the cash flow of a contingency fee law firm requires focus and expertise. So sometimes it's, an accounting person or a finance person. Many firms have a CFO or a lawyer with a finance degree. That's the kind of expertise we're talking about. I'm seeing more and more law firms hire business consultants and business managers. And those consultants and managers often approach us with the law firms they're working with. Generally speaking, all of you practicing lawyers out there are either self-financed, or if you're borrowing money from a traditional bank or a specialty finance company, or perhaps Esquire Bank. But either way, it's really important to plan and be proactive, is to become educated on the different financing alternatives. Remember, banks covet your deposits. Your IOLA, your IOLTAs are low-cost deposits. So that's some leverage that you have when speaking, if you are perhaps to a bank about applying for a line of credit. Financing alternatives, become educated about the different options that are available. Everyone knows that interest rate is such a key component when you're looking at different alternatives, but there's more. There's also the fees that are associated, sometimes non-usage fees or yield maintenance fees. Also, what's the collateral that the law firm has to put up to obtain a line of credit? And a big one is the structure.